Alright, we're live. What's up, guys? I'm Chris, here back at FlyRyde, and I'm going to start doing these lives a lot more often, specifically to show you the products. So, in the videos, often you'll hear me say, I'll show you the what, how, and why of custom automotive lighting. This is going to be the what. I think it's going to be a really cool way to do it by showing it live. I'm going to unbox a part really quick. I'm going to show you how I've used it, and then we'll do some Q&A and stuff like that after. So, I think it'll just be a fun little format. Most important is that I consistently am able to keep doing this and showing the products in a live way and getting feedback from you guys that are watching. So I got my Mr. Rogers sweater on. I'm ready to go. I don't know if you can hear me very well. I hope you can. So my boy Corey, what are you doing, brother? If audio's okay, give me some thumbs up. Let me know I should start in on it, and I will do that. So I'm gonna check chat in just a bit. This camera's gonna be rolling and we will get into it. So loud and clear? Sounds good. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you what I used to make this part. Now this is a set of side markers. I was charging, I'm not doing it now. This was something that was on the site for a while. It was around 300 bucks. And all that it is a factory side marker that I've opened up. I've painted the internals all black, and then I mounted a very high-powered LED strip inside. Now, the weird thing is, there's this same exact part available in Japan, and they're super expensive, and they use the crappiest parts ever. And I get customers, specifically the ones in Japan, that'll ask, hey, are these as good quality as Japan? And I'm like, let me just put this out there. I've said it before. It's all flat, the whole world. There's not one place that's better than the other to get stuff done. It's all to you. So if you're building lights, or I'm building lights, or dude in Japan's building lights, we're all on the same playing field. So if you want to use cheap parts, you're going to have a crap finished product. If you want to use the highest end parts that are available, you're going to have something like that. That's awesome. So I'm going to show you up close what that actually looks like in a minute here. But the reality is, it's just a part that's available to everybody. So who we got coming in here now? What up, Shervin? So I am going to just explain a couple of the different things that this product does that's really cool. So it's actually, I can cut it. I'm going to show you how I do that. I'm going to take the part straight out of the box. It's brand new from Diode Dynamics, and I'll open it up. I'll show you that it's working fine. I'll plug it right in right here, and then I'm just going to slice it with a pair of scissors, and it'll keep working because it's dope like that. So what I think that's awesome for is when you have a unique situation where this thing is like 8 and some inches long, right? Well, they don't make an 8 and some inches long LED strip. So if it's either going to be way too short, it's going to be way too long. You can't do anything about that. But if you buy something that you know you can trim to length and it will still be safe, and it will continue to work, it won't void your warranty, and it's kind of just how it's made to be able to work, that's pretty dope. That means you can do it on anything. These would be ideal for custom tail lights, custom side markers. If you have anything, even in your headlights, if you want to make them work and have a cool red color, these would be great. They're also available in switchback. So I'm into it. I just think it's a great product. It works really, really well. And they have multiple different modes that I'll show you right now. So you've got your running light mode, you've got a brake light mode, and then you have like an overwhelmingly bright turn signal mode that can only be powered up for a short amount of time because it's so bright it'll burn up the LEDs. So let us do a demo. And tell me too, if this whole thing sucked and it was just like, yo, live wasn't good, you should show like up close in person with B-roll and all that stuff, then I'll do that. But if not, and this is actually good, then we'll keep the live stream product what part of the whole what, how, and why going. Anyway, we have right here running lights. That's running lights. That's the running light mode. So if you can tell, when I turn this thing, it gets much brighter, right? So that's going to be our running light mode. This is what the car is just going to have when it's on driving around at night. But I have it set up to where if the customer wants, they can tap into other functions of the car, such as when they step on the brakes, should their side markers get brighter? I think that's pretty dope. Or what if they're on their brakes and their side marker's brighter, and then they decide that they're going to hit their turn signal. Look at that. Crazy, crazy bright output. And the way that the driver is set up, it actually protects the LEDs. So it's in really bright mode right now, but then when I hit the turn signal, it goes even brighter than that, and in between the bright flashes, it actually dims it back down to that running light mode. So it just keeps everything safe. It doesn't overpower the LEDs. And it's an awesome product. I'm going to show you what it looks like, and then I'll show you a couple other things really quick. Let me actually turn this guy so you can see my little stand right there. Cool. All right. And hey, let me ask you a question. Is the audio louder when I'm right here than when I'm right here? Because if it's louder when I'm over there, that sucks. That just means that these stupid headphones aren't doing anything for me. And I kind of want them to. So, what's up, Vincent? Nice to see you guys chatting it up in the chat. So check it out. Here's what we get in the box. You get this big giant box. It's kind of ridiculous that this is what's needed just to get this one little LED strip. But it's super, super good stuff. So I'm not going to knock them. This is all we care about right here. It's just a bag with one LED strip. It's louder up close. Okay. So I'm going to ditch these headphones then. Because if that's not doing anything, then that sucks. It's because I haven't set up the computer to do the live streams yet, which is coming next. But as it is for right now, I tried to wire myself up. Look, I was actually plugged in to the phone. But, whatever. No big deal. Let's get some scissors and open this damn bag to show you what these LED strips look like. And then I'll stop yapping. We'll all hang out and we'll chat for a minute. So, if you're interested, when you get this strip, that's what it looks like, fresh out of the package, right? And on the back side, you've got all these little marks on there. And all I seem to understand is that cutting right in between those two marks seems like that's the safe place to do it. Anyway, I'm going to plug this thing in. We are going to verify that it works. And then I'm going to cut it right up close next to the camera so that you can see. I'll plug it back in. We'll test it. And that will be the video. Then we'll be hanging out. So first things first, I'm going to unplug this guy. This one's already been modified. It's actually shipping out. And I'm going to plug in this strip here so you can see this bad boy all lit up in all its glory. Undo the twist tie, and then I'll bring it a little closer. And by the way, you guys that are in the contest, I am excited to see what happens. I'm pumped. It's just changing all the time. I think last time I checked, there's a few hundred votes, so. I'm going to plug in running light mode again, because it came undid. Alright, let's see how close I can get. So you see that thing? That is running light mode. And I'm going to hit brake lights real quick. Boom! See how damn bright lightsaber status? And then even though it's that bright, it still manages to get freaking brighter. Crazy, right? Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to unplug it. I'm going to grab these strippers. Famous stripper. Have you seen these famous strippers? They're in this video all about strippers. It's pretty interesting. Okay, so I'm going to take the little cutting section here, and I'm just going to put it right in between these two lines. Boom. And just cut it. Like, that to me seems like that should not be. I've got a bunch of these little sections now. Doesn't that seem weird? Just that I've got a nice high power LED strip that I was showing you, and I could just cut it. Like, not even perfectly, I don't know, I just picked a spot in between those little lines there and just cut it. So here's a little LEDs on the side. You can see, like, looks like I just cut right through an LED. Anyway, I guess this is the important part, right? Does it still work? Sure enough. Boom. Like, that's just weird to me. There we go. Full power. Looking great. Brake light mode. Ungodly bright turn signal flashing mode. I mean, it's just good stuff. So that's it. Now, I do want to show you something else really quick before I'm done yapping. So this is the Diode Dynamics red LED strip, right? And then, let's see, then this guy is the profile pivot strip. So this is like way more bendy. This is a switchback strip that I have in those side markers right here. And that's a complete set. I call that a stage 2 set of front side markers and rear side markers for the GTR. Thing is, the front side markers, I use parts from Profile Pivot, the Retrofit Source, Morimoto, all those. And then the parts for the rear side marker, I use these Diode dynamic strips. So you can use and they look great together. They look amazing. And the thing is, like, they're just totally different manufacturers. If that's valuable information, I see 3 thumbs up. Let's turn that 3 thumbs up way higher. Everybody hit that thumbs up button if knowing that these are awesome products helps you out any. We've got 53 people watching right now. I think we could get more thumbs than that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, you got to do that too. But anyway, back to me not pitching the channel. So check this out. There's a slight difference in color. This is the kind of stuff I want to be able to show you guys and hope that it helps you out. Let's see, will it focus? Nah, not really. So there's kind of a milky white color on here, a slight tinge of yellow to it, and then this one is just like, this one's just sexy, dude. This Diode Dynamics one is just really, really good. Aesthetically, it's a great looking part, and it's got all these little mounts on the side. That's the other thing I wanted to show you. See that little mount? I actually use that. What up, everybody just coming in? And these ones don't have that. These ones I've shown you in another video that I will link up right there later on when this is on replay mode. But for now, I think it's pretty cool that these things have mounts, because what you can do is like turn them sideways, shave off the mounts on the top, and use the ones on the bottom so that now it's like facing forward instead of mounting it flat and it facing straight up. You know, like shining light straight up instead of forward. So that's the difference. These things are way more bendy, the Morimoto ones, which kind of, it's a good thing and a bad thing. If it needs to curve somewhere, that's good. This is not so bendy, but you can cut it like you saw that. So, having said that, let's bring you guys a little closer and we will check